Workers' compensation insurance protects your employees for injuries during the course and scope of employment, and it protects your business from related lawsuits. Trusted guidance is provided by FloridaWC.com, your partners for workers' comp.
Thanks for joining us. My name is Drew Roberts. I'm an insurance agent with FloridaWC.com. We specialize in workers' compensation insurance. And today I brought along Michael Rabinowitz. He's with Banker, Lopez & Gassler, and he's a workers' compensation defense attorney. And the question I want to discuss today, or have Michael discuss for you, is when you have a workers' compensation claim as an employer, when should you bring a defense attorney in on that claim? So Michael, if you would kind of address this issue and just give some practical advice for our employers.
I think the short answer is as soon as possible. Workers' compensation law litigation is a lot different than, say, third-party motor vehicle accidents or slip and falls. The claim could be ongoing, and there could be many lawsuits that resolve after many years. It's important to have the advice of a workers' compensation defense attorney from the outset to see what your exposure could be. We've talked about return to work programs. It's important to talk to a defense attorney to get their assessment on if your return, as an employer, your return to work program would be successful and limit your exposure on future workers' compensation benefits. It's also important to get such documents as wages, fringe benefits, things that will determine the average weekly wage, which would then determine how much you'd have to pay a workers' compensation employee. Finally, there's always the worry that an employee could be so injured they never go back to work again. Talking to your defense attorney, he can give you legal options to see if you can actually retain this employee beyond the injury, beyond potential surgery, beyond potential rehabilitation. So, in conclusion, talk to a defense attorney from the outset, at least to get an idea of a roadmap of where your workers' compensation claim will go.
As an additional question, Michael, for employers that have workers' compensation with a carrier that may provide legal counsel, when should they look at getting an outside defense attorney, or I guess what options do they even have when they have workers' compensation coverage that way?
If you're an employer and you're with an insurance company, they'll have a defense attorney ready and willing to talk to you. It's always important to talk to them first. Talking to an attorney of your own should be in situations when you might have a potential of exposure outside of workers' comp, such as tort liability. But those sorts of circumstances are rare, but it's always good to have an opinion.
For more information, visit FloridaWC.com. We are proud to be your trusted choice.